Hello friends, my name is Mijanur. Today we have brought 3 dangerous horror stories. It is a very dangerous story. Keep watching till the end. Let's start. It was Sarah's first semester at college, and she was excited to start this new chapter of her life. She moved into her dorm room, a cozy space with old wooden furniture and a large window overlooking the campus. Everything seemed perfect until strange things started happening. One night, Sarah woke up to the sound of footsteps pacing in her room. She turned on the light, but there was no one there. Brushing it off as her imagination, she went back to sleep. But the footsteps returned, louder this time, as if someone was running back and forth. Disturbed, Sarah mentioned it to her roommate Emily, who shrugged it off as well. However, things took a sinister turn when they both started having nightmares of a shadowy figure lurking in their room. One evening, while studying late, Sarah saw the figure herself, a tall, dark silhouette standing by the window. Terrified, she screamed, waking Emily, but when they turned on the lights, the figure vanished. Desperate for answers, they researched the history of their dorm building and discovered a chilling truth. Years ago, a student had committed suicide in that very room, unable to cope with the pressures of college life. Rumors spread that his restless spirit still haunted the place, seeking peace. Sarah and Emily decided to confront the spirit, setting up cameras and recording devices in their room. One night, the cameras captured a ghostly figure pacing around, its face obscured but its presence undeniable. With evidence in hand, they approached the college authorities, who then conducted a cleansing ritual in the room. The disturbances ceased, and Sarah and Emily could finally sleep peacefully, knowing they had laid the ghost to rest. Story 2. The Cursed Library. Bookmark was a bookworm, spending hours in the college library poring over ancient tomes and forgotten texts. One day he stumbled upon a peculiar book hidden away in a dusty corner, a book with no title, bound in black leather and adorned with strange symbols. Intrigued, Mark checked it out and began reading. The book seemed to hold secrets of dark rituals and forbidden knowledge, but he couldn't put it down. As days passed, strange occurrences started plaguing him. He would hear whispers in the library, voices urging him to continue reading the forbidden book. His dreams turned into nightmares, filled with visions of shadowy figures and eerie chants. Mark's friends noticed his deteriorating state, his obsession with the mysterious book consuming him. They tried to intervene, but he pushed them away, convinced that the knowledge within was worth any price. One night, while alone in his dorm room, Mark heard a knock on the door. When he opened it, no one was there, but the cursed book lay at his feet, open to a page describing a ritual of summoning. Fear gripped him as he realized the book was controlling him, using him as a vessel for its sinister purpose. With trembling hands, he sought help from a professor, well-versed in occult studies. The professor recognized the book immediately, a relic of a long-forgotten cult that delved into dark magic. Together they performed a counter-ritual to break the book's hold on Mark. As the ritual concluded, the book burst into flames, its pages turning to ash. Mark felt a weight lift off his shoulders, the whispers fading into silence. He learned a valuable lesson about the dangers of delving too deep into the unknown. Story 3. The Vanishing Roommate. Rachel shared a dorm room with her best friend Jessica. They were inseparable, always studying together and sharing late-night snacks. But one day, Jessica vanished without a trace. At first, Rachel thought Jessica had gone home for the weekend without telling her. But when she didn't return for classes, Rachel grew worried. She asked their friends, but no one had seen Jessica since the previous night. The campus authorities were notified, and a search began. They combed through CCTV footage, interviewed witnesses, but there was no sign of Jessica. Rachel couldn't shake off the feeling that something sinister had happened. One night, while alone in their dorm room, Rachel heard Jessica's voice calling out to her. Startled, she searched the room but found no one. The voice persisted, leading her to a hidden compartment under Jessica's bed. Inside, Rachel found a journal detailing Jessica's encounters with a malevolent entity, a spirit that had latched onto her after she dabbled in a seance with friends. The spirit demanded offerings of energy, draining Jessica slowly. Determined to save her friend, Rachel sought the help of a paranormal investigator recommended by a professor. Together, They conducted a seance to communicate with the spirit. The spirit revealed its tragic past, a former student who died under mysterious circumstances and whose spirit was trapped, seeking vengeance on the living. With the help of the investigator, they performed a ritual to release the spirit from its earthly tether. As the ritual concluded, Jessica reappeared, dazed but unharmed. The experience bonded Rachel and Jessica even more, their friendship strengthened by surviving a brush with the supernatural. They vowed never to meddle with forces beyond their understanding again, cherishing the normalcy of college life more than ever before.